All right, so Jordan and I were just talking about you got to be careful with that cooking spray, because even when you spray it into a pan, I feel like the entire stove, the floor, gets everywhere. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need some better skills when I'm spraying that kind of stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, Mother Nature is spraying rain all throughout Pennsylvania. A little bit of icing. Watch for that pink, because that's where you could have some problems. And the advisories warn for a glaze of ice, a little bit of ice, and that is where you hit that, you can't even see it, and you run into big time accidents. So just be aware of that. You'll see the rain is going to continue. Oh man, I think we're frozen, guys. Are we frozen? There we go. All right, well, that didn't move, but we'll move you along. Something is definitely wrong with my graphics, because this should have numbers on it showing you we're about 6-7 inches. We'll see what happens with this next graphic, see if we can get it to go. All right, we're back in action. I like that. That was a quick recovery. Snowfall here into Vermont, New Hampshire, upstate New York for our Thursday, and also as we head into our Friday. So it's going to last really for the next couple of days. Saturday it clears out. Places like Syracuse, we're going to see a couple inches of snow. But we need the snow here. We are 39.9 inches below average on snowfall. Are we going to get any in the extended period? Well, we have this system coming through for us. And as you just saw, that's what we're dealing with right now. And yeah, a little bit of snow, you know, a little bit of rain, but the temperatures are still quite mild if you look at those below. Then as we head into our Saturday, glorious day here, a high of 34 degrees with lots of sunshine. Will feel just spectacular. Then our next system comes in. And yes, it looks like a little bit of rain and snow, and then perhaps some snow here and into our Monday with our highs only to just right around freezing for us here. So there's a better chance for seeing some snow. Obviously, this is not going to wipe out the deficit we're seeing, Jordan, but we'll take all that we can get. All right. In the meantime, we're going to get you guys out. You kind of jump back when it breaks, like, right. Oh, I hope they didn't get it. Or like, you know, when you're driving your car into a parking garage and it's going to be close,
that's the
and you
same
duck
feeling.
like that.
That's so true. You know you're not going to hit it, but it looks like you are.
All right. Let's have a look at what our pattern is setting up. California is going to be dry. By the way, we just got the drought monitor and we have no more red in California, which is good. That means no more extreme or exceptional drought for us here into California. We're going to stay dry, which I know we still need more water, but we need a little bit of a break here. High pressure is going to actually take everything from the northwest and then just trace it right across the country from the plains into the Midwest, the Northeast. Basically, some of the spots that I've seen it will get it again. Kansas is one of these areas, and our drought is just really bad. Kansas, Nebraska, eastern Colorado. It's really bad in this vicinity. In fact, someone was just tweeting me saying, give us 2 blizzards. We need all that we could get here into Kansas. And hopefully the GFS is right with that heavier snow for you guys so you can get some moisture going into Kansas. We do have a few winter alerts. This is from tomorrow through Saturday. And we have our system that just gets its act going on Saturday. It's not going to be super intense on Saturday. Once this low pressure gets offshore, that's when it really intensifies, because it taps into that water, relatively warmer water, and it's just having that moisture too. But it's going to be snow for Chicago. We're double digits below average here into Chicago, so we'll take it. And it's not really going to be loads of it, so let's not get too excited, but we will have some, and then we clear out as we head into our Sunday evening. Now, all of this makes its way into the Northeast Sunday night is when it starts to crank. Here is your low pressure. Look at our winds, tightly packed isobars. Still rain, though, for New York, D.C., Philly, this whole area. That's where we have been shut out so far when it comes to our snowfall here. Monday morning, here's the thing. I think New England still is going to be getting it. We could be cleared out in the tri-state and southbound. And we might just be very, very early in the morning, Jordan, when we still have it there. But we'll continue to watch this. It's still several days out. Cleveland, you see a little bit of snow, but notice the temperatures still warm.
Yeah, not too cold at all. I know. Well, we're going pattern, ladies and gentlemen. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
That is true.
You know that saying, and truer words have never been spoken when it comes to our next guest.
Yes, Jessica McGee takes trash and discarded items and turns them into beautiful jewelry. She's joining us now. We're so excited to talk to you today about this. How did this first come about, turning jewelry, making jewelry out of trash? So it seems like you have an endless supply, that you could use. Yeah, sadly. We also noticed that your packaging, and we have this box that everything came in. I just want to show everybody that there's some coffee filters in here. There's some, there are coffee filters, some random tissue paper, and the actual box is for some hand warmers that you use when you're cold. So it looks like you turn the box inside out. So tell us what you use for your packaging then in a little more detail.
So,
And I just learned that myself, so I'm
and
glad.
if everybody can do that, be
Yeah.
a little negative on whatever we're using, ultimately it's going to help out.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming on. Jessica McGee, founder and artist at loveheylola.com, because we know everyone's going to ask, where can I get these? Thank you so much. You want to see the box? Yeah, that's pretty cool. For joining us, you can see more of Jessica's works. Head to her website, or you can find her on Instagram as well.
I was curious about that hand warmer repurposed thing you were saying. That's cool. All right, for more stories like this, you guys can check out Pattern on our streaming channels. We got so many cool topics, cool business owners and creators like you just met, all right there. We're going to take a break and then come back.